Hello, we are students from Newcastle University. International Women's Day is coming, and now we are doing a project about promoting women's power and how women can change the world better. Now we are going to interview Canon Clare in Newcastle Cathedral.
Could you please introduce yourself and share your daily work with us?
Okay, so my name is the Reverend Canon Clare MacLaren, and I'm the Canon for Music and Liturgy here at the Cathedral. So my responsibility every day is to make sure that the worship, the Christian worship of the Cathedral, goes smoothly and is well led. And I work with our Director of Music to make sure that the music is very beautiful and of the best quality.
Okay, so the second question, why did you choose this job and what qualities do you think you have which are suitable for this job?
Okay, so do you mean the job of being a priest, or do you mean this job of being at Newcastle Cathedral?
Newcastle Cathedral.
Okay, so I've been a priest for almost 30 years. And so being a priest is not something you choose. It's in a way something that you feel called to, that God has asked you to become a priest. The reason I'm here at the Cathedral is that I care very much about the way really good worship can move people, can draw people closer into the presence of God, can really encourage people to want to know more about the Christian faith. So to be at a cathedral where I make sure that the worship is as good as it possibly can be is important to me. Also, I love to sing. I have been a singer for many years, so this is a lovely opportunity to be able to sing here at the Cathedral also.
Okay, so as a canon, can you share the most impressive thing you have ever experienced in your work before? Maybe help people who, when, or where?
Oh, goodness. So I think I'll just tell you about this morning's service.
Okay.
So a very quiet service, only 3 of us in the congregation. We have a service very early on a Sunday morning every week, and it's very quiet service because it's so early. Our main service is at 10 o'clock and we'll have well over 100 people at that service. But this morning our service was at 8 o'clock. One lady who always came to the service, and then one man who has mental health challenges came, and he just walked in halfway through the service, but he knew that he was very welcome to stay. He knew that our love for him reflects God's love for him. So I wouldn't say it was impressive, but I think it's an example of what the Christian church should be at its best, a place where we worship God with all of our heart, but we also welcome our neighbour with all of our heart. And people can come and know that they're loved and accepted.
Okay, so the last question. There aren't many female canons. How do you think being a woman has helped you in your role?
Oh, goodness. Well, there are more and more women priests in the Church of England. However, when I started, there were very, very few, 30 years ago. I think people don't have the same stereotypes about women priests. People are more likely, if they don't know much about the Christian faith, maybe to open up to a woman priest. They may feel that we're more trustworthy with their children than maybe a male priest because of the bad headlines there have been in the past about abuse in the church and things like that. So I think being a woman does help. There is a level of empathy and emotional intelligence that I can bring from my experience as a woman that a man can't bring because his experience is very different.